What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of my Borussia Dortmund Football Manager 2019 Let's Play series. Thank you guys that left a great response on the first episode. If you could leave a big like on today's video as well, that would be amazing and greatly appreciated from myself. So, we have gone ahead to play through the preseason and made some transfers we weren't really expecting to until, I say we get a surprise offer, but yeah, Bayern Munich poaching good players from Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, it's not too rare. Not the first time it's happened. It's not the first time it's happened. We will say that. So, Rafael Guerrero, we sold to Bayern Munich for 38 million. Bayern showed interest. I saw wanted next to his name, Rafael. Saw it was Bayern, and yeah, I saw in his profile then he suddenly wanted to move to Bayern before they showed interest. He didn't want to leave. He was happy at the club, and that sparked that essentially. And there was a few things that backed it up. If we go to the reports, once more, if we're going to talk about injuries as well, he's fairly susceptible to injury. So I saw that was all right. But there's something I noticed as well. He was at Dortmund for a couple seasons, but when I went to the dynamics and the hierarchy, he was listed in the other players. And as you can see here, these are kind of younger guys, new signings to the team as well. Just a mix of that. More of those experienced type. Even if a player that would have been there for a couple seasons, you would expect at least influential players, and in the social groups as well. You know, he was listed in the others. Yeah, it was the social groups he was in the others. That's what I saw, and yeah, that was surprising to me. You see, Jadon Sancho is there right now. I expect him to have a big season, because before this season, didn't really break through. And just a few other guys, and Tierney, who I brought in, and yeah, you expect them to advance out of that, like into the core social group, when, as you can see, they're mostly the starting players, and other players more on the outer. So I saw that and I thought, okay, we can get a good fee for this lad, even though unfortunately 20% went to his old club. That's why I want to try and get a good fee still. 38 million, pretty decent. So they ended up getting, was it Lorient from France? They ended up maybe 7 point something. I know we got like 30 million into our budget, so that was good enough for me. And essentially, for the money we got, hey, it's a bit of a like-for-like replacement, or a similar fee is what I mean. Yeah, Kieran Tierney at 25 million. I've been suggested to sign him before. I don't know if you think it'll be a good signing for Dortmund or not. I don't think, he's not a rumoured signing or anything for Dortmund, but unfortunately he joined and he got a torn wrist. Like, he got injured right away. Had a couple injuries in the preseason here or there, but yeah, he's a great left-back. Solid from the start and only progresses, only gets better. Also, one Pedro. When you start a new save in FM19, you've got to be on the lookout, get your scouts out for scouting these younger regens at the start of a save, because there can be some good ones, and hopefully your scout picks them up. We found Juan Pedro. As you can see, he's got that really high potential, superb rating for the senior team, already developing a bit as well, that center attacking midfielder, and he's not the only one. There is Karim Magahed, not really sure how to pronounce his name. He's from the Texans, Houston. Texas, I'm just used to saying like Houston, Texas, and they're called Texans, Houston. It's a bit of just a minor tongue twister, just a little bit saying Texans, Houston. It doesn't sound right, but yeah, they're an American club. They're not in like the MLS or anything. They're just a random club, and they've got, maybe not a random club, anyone, if you know any information about them, but yeah, they don't have a lot of players. There's mostly just the region. See, they're semi-professional. There you go. They're in the NAL, Frontier Division. But anyway, yeah, to give you a bit of a background on there, take a look at his attributes, but he won't be joining until he's 18, basically. As you can see, 16, he's not going to join to 2020, so he'll be a quality signing. That was the report. I had to sign him off that report. He's probably going to have, pretty high potential. So, yeah, you take a look at those pros and cons. There's a few cons, there's a few there, but we know he'd be a good player. Compensation was 0 as well. Get him for free, both for these young guys. So I'm pretty happy with those. So that's a big suggestion for me, guys. Get your scouts out at the start of the save. Be looking for these guys under 18. Even like I went searching for players who were 16, like 15, 16, and that's how we found these lads. So hopefully it can be good more going forward in the future. And this will be a long-term save. Obviously, I know a lot of you guys see my content in the last few years. I haven't done really long seasons, playing 15 or 20 seasons. I don't know what you expect because I don't see what other people do. But I know a lot of people play really long saves. But now I'm in a situation to do that properly. I know you just see the videos, and I didn't want to talk about it too much. But the last couple of years was pretty hard for me. For my personal things, and at home it was very busy, and I moved away now. So yeah, I'm in my own space, so it's kind of easier for me to make the content now. So hopefully you can understand that, and that's how we're going to be going from now on. So I thought it would be fitting to get back into a style of series, this Let's Play series, playing every single game, every bit like competitive game, not like the friendlies, which we kind of, they've got some good results there, but all games are kind of must wins. But yeah, back to that point, I'm getting back into this old style of series for me, playing Football Manager and recording these videos, how I do so. Yeah, we're going to get back to that. So guys, we still got the budget there, but I'm pretty happy. The squad is strong. We are just going to head straight into this first match of the season. It's just a cup match in the DFB Pokal against 1860 Munich. So they're still, 1860 Munich. They're still a team we should beat. Are they in like that third Bundesliga? I don't have this league loaded. I didn't think I needed to have that load, even though I've got a lot of league loaded. Let me know if I should load it. But yeah, I've got plenty. If you go to add or remove leagues, so many leagues loaded. But yeah, I just thought that would be fine because some other divisions or some other countries I've got more divisions loaded. But anyway, I didn't think we'd have to worry about that. Let's just progress straight into today's match, guys, to kick off the season. Because I've been doing live streaming recently, I like this style of showing you guys everything and doing it, recording the videos in a similar style of that with the live commentary. For this episode at least, there'll be more edits into the next episodes. We're going to be playing 2-3 games in episodes, but for this one, I thought straight after the transfer information, we can get straight into this DFB Pokal, the DFB Pokal first round, because of course there's going to be a lot of results like that, but we can head straight into the match right now, get into the team selection. 1860 Munich, our opponents, and we're going to take a look at the team, and talked about injuries. We've had a few, so Goethe actually picked up an injury as well. We know he is injury prone, fairly susceptible to injuries. Even see his recent seasons, hasn't started as much as you would like him to, especially those couple seasons there, the last season at Bayern, and when he came back to Dortmund as well. So yeah, hopefully we can find some form, but this team is still strong. See, we get an injury to Tierney, and Schmelzer is still very much good enough. So this is the tactics we won't be playing. If things aren't looking great right away, obviously that's generally the case, and we don't want to rush things. But what I notice is, like, a lot of the first team, apart from that, like the starting 11s, a lot of these other players, the fitness levels aren't that great. So we've got a lot to select from. That's the thing right here. So what's the rules for this one? Well, because I only had 6 selected on the subs because we had a lot of like injuries and players not available away on holiday, so I didn't select them all. But we have 7. We have one more to choose, so I'm just wondering who that is going to be. Do we make it Sancho? We got Rhoda. I think we'll take him off and bring Julian Weigl, who's a good player, and that can allow us to start Jadon Sancho on the bench. So it's pretty big selection of players. So that's why I said our team, you got even Dahoud as well. We've got a great team, a great squad here. That's why I didn't think we needed so many signings. So without going through it too much more as well, guys, let's just hop straight into this match. And I'm hoping, I say I'm hoping, but again, this is almost like one of the friendlies, essentially, compared to the opposition. But considering it is not a friendly match, it's a match in the cup. We are going to be kicking it off right here today. So guys, like I said, if you're enjoying this series so far and you're excited for it going forward, make sure you do leave a thumbs up on the video. Do leave a like on the video. Share with your friends as well, the like FM stuff, to help progress my videos and everything like that. I really do appreciate whoever you support in the way you do. Even if it's just like comments or any type of interaction. I really appreciate all my videos. So, yeah, we should be really winning this one comfortably. I was thinking about it. Yeah, might as well. Select all. Sorry there, microphone. Anyway, there's a lot more to come from you. Select all. End the team talk as we head into the kickoff, guys. And this is where we just make some changes for a bit. Match speed during the highlights. Get up a bit slightly fair, and then match speed between highlights. I have to do this at the start of every save. It would be good if you could have this, because I always have it as the same, and then the replay camera I put behind goal, I use like the same settings every time. So anyway, yeah, we just have to do that for the first game we head into. So yeah, we don't want to get too pumped up, because if you take a look at their strikers as well, they're decent. They're not horrendous. We still got to be careful to play well, but we should have absolutely no troubles of getting the better over them like we are right now. Take a look at that early possession. 70% as Royce puts it in there. That was a bit of a quicker ball. Let me know on the match speed anyway, but this is where I usually have it. So yeah, hopefully that's just to add a lot of power in the free kick, because I always feel this one maybe is a little bit too fast, but the one you put it a bit lower is too slow. It's really hard to get the balance, but yeah, that's my feeling anyway. Are we gonna come on? We need to see something here. Diallo, we want to be starting very, very well. Royce almost kicks things off. Marco Royce, one of my favorite players as well. More so a couple of years ago, he became one of my favorite players. Saw him just absolutely amazing. Maybe the last like kind of 4 or 5 years. Really, the years go by so fast, guys. Like, I look at Marco Royce, he's almost like 30 years of age. But when he kind of stepped onto the scene at Dortmund, that's what I mean. In the Bundesliga, his career lighted up when he started getting into the first team. Yeah, very, very good player. But yeah, I just realized like how many years he's played. Now he's almost like a 30-year-old. I remember him when he was just coming up and improving as a young footballer. So yeah, and now he's almost hitting that big 30. But surprisingly, we haven't been able to hit the back of the net just yet. So we may make it. Like I said, we're just going to be rolling on some changes right now. Let's try an extremely high tempo. I still want to go with that passing ball into the box kind of style, play out of defense, working the ball. Be more expressive here. We'll make a few changes. Like I said, still experimenting around with that kind of stuff as we head into the team talk as well. We say passionately, it's more assertively, because I'm not happy. We should, guys, let's have a convincing second half, score a few goals. I know we had a bit of injuries in the preseason. We talked about for a little bit there. Unfortunately, we're not having our big signing starting today, left back, but Axel Witsel picks up a yellow card. Now Delaney, he's very good. He's a very, very good player. He'll be having a big season coming up. Him and Witsel. Now Kagawa. And hopefully Goetze doesn't have too many injuries. Hopefully he can play a bit. Now, here we go. Royce! Did you see the bend? Did you see the bend on the curve? I thought it was going to go in. But not quite. And here we go. We're putting more pressure on now. Got the tempo even higher. Pulisic, this has to be a goal. This had to be a goal. It was coming. It's a long time coming, that goal, and it was only a matter of time. See, Marco Royce, told you he's so good. Pinpoint to Pulisic, and then in that situation, great ball and great finish by Paco. What a finish, Alcacer. Great goal. And now, like I said, I want to score a few, really pile them on now. Kagawa could have scored. Well, hey, yeah, exactly it. We could have piled on another goal there, but it will be interesting if we are going to score some more, because we're killing. Come on, shoot. The ball was at your feet, lad. You got to just tuck that home. tuck it home, and we may give some game time to some players. If we take a look here, if we take a look at Larson, he's probably going to come on for Pulisic. Pulisic doesn't need to be rested. It's more so a change to get that match sharpness into Larson. He's another good potential player for us. We've got quite a few, another one of the wonder kids, quite a few attacking wonder kids in the team. Jadon Sancho, another one to mention as well. Kagawa. I am just thinking right now, we're going to bring on Philip. I'm going to try and shadow striker because I know he is a striker. Obviously, he's natural as a striker, so I thought that's what I sometimes do. You can play different players in this attacking midfield position, especially when you've got one man up front. If it's like a striker, they can play attacking midfield as well, especially naturally. Yeah, I like to go with that. The shadow striker or the second striker. We will utilize that, and maybe another substitute. Axel Witsel. He's on a yellow card, so got to be careful. Bring on Julian Weigl. So Jadon Sancho not going to get a game today, but he will, of course, be playing throughout the season, no doubt. We won't make any tactical changes because things are coming along pretty nicely. Really, maybe it's just early. It's still early season. But we haven't, like I said, we haven't played a league game yet. I feel we're a bit rusty. We're a bit rusty because we had chances on chances, and that is another goal for Paco Alcacer. That's his second of the day. Assist by Marco Reus. I see Delaney. Simple ball out there, out wide. But look at the space Marco Reus is in. He's going to kill it, and he didn't look like he wanted to defend that. Is that Weber? Didn't look like he wanted to get in front, but too easy with two goals here today. I wanted more than a 1-0. I thought 1-0 against 1860 Munich, and we're a much better side. 3 would be nice, actually. It would look much better and more convincing. Can we set something up from here? And we don't. Honestly, I was expecting a goal from that highlight. I thought it was looking good for us. But yeah, like I was going to say anyway, that 1-0, you might have been a bit judgmental of the start. But 2-0. 2-0 a bit better. Hopefully you don't concede a late goal, or it could go back to that description. But a strong take there by the keeper. And will there be a late chance for a Schmelzer? Schmelzer, he's very experienced. I have no trouble playing him at left back if needed. I know he's going to put the job in. He's going to put a good job in for the day. So yeah, he'll play a good game, win the ball back. I feel he's that fullback that he does the role needed. He's not going to be one of the best, not just the best in the world, or maybe not even the best in the league. Like by the end of the season, he won't be left back of the season in the team of the season. But you just every week, week in, week out, he'll do what he needs to, make those interceptions, do the simple stuff right. And that would be the best explanation, my point of view, because I've done a couple Dortmund saves in the past few years as YouTube saves, and he's one of those guys that's always done that, and he's only more experienced now. So great game by Paco up top. He's going to be our main focal point. He's going to be our striker for the season, and I reckon he's going to have a big tally of goals. He's going to have a huge tally to his name if he has no injury troubles. Of course, we'll keep him fit, make sure he doesn't, and we can still rotate some other players into the striker position, of course. But we did hammer them off the match we played. I would have liked to actually score more goals, but we were in control of it. So he had a great game, but it was expected. We don't want to take too much out of that and say, we're going to win the title this season, even though that's something we want to fight to do. You don't want to take too much out of that game, because like I said, they are a third division side. Let me know if I might as well add that third league into all the leagues loaded for the saves. So I just didn't have it selected because I selected so many, and I didn't really change too much of the settings. Whether it be 2 leagues loaded or 3 leagues loaded from each nation. But guys, if you could leave a massive thumbs up on this video, I would appreciate that, as we're coming to the end of the episode now. And just so you know, from the next episodes, I'll be recording like 2 or 3 games. Just depends how the episodes go. Like the next one, it will probably just be, I reckon I'll do 2. You got Leipzig, Hanover, because then the international break comes. But then maybe the next 3, I'll do 3 games in a row. And yeah, no games playing off camera. No playing off camera. The only time I'll play off camera is the preseason, like I did right there. Getting back to my old style. And maybe that's why some of you guys like my older videos, because normally you'll see Football Manager content from everyone, and it's understandable when they're doing kind of lower league saves to play a lot off camera to progress through. But yeah, hey, this is why I really liked my big team saves with Manchester United in the past, had a very successful save, and of course Dortmund in the past as well. So I hope you guys really will enjoy this content for me. And like I said early in the video, I'm back making videos so much right now, and expect to see longer term saves. That is for sure. I can understand if you haven't done long saves in the past, but like I said, hopefully you can understand there's underlying reasons for that. That is for sure. If you saw my actually living arrangements day to day, you would probably definitely understand. So hopefully enjoy the video though, and I'll catch you guys in the very next one.